Well, Ann Coulter is the best-selling author. You know, her latest book, In Trump We Trust, huge bestseller, New York Times bestseller list. If you haven't got the book yet, it's the Trump book. And you go to AnnCoulter.com. You can get the book there. You can get her column there, which comes out tonight. Ann Coulter, how you doing?
Fantastic. How are you, Mark Simone?
Very good. Hey, I went to that book signing last week. These people line up like it's like Beatlemania.
That was to see you.
Oh, but they and when you do these book signings, you sign the book. I would just sign it and throw it at them, but you actually talk to everybody for like 5-10 minutes.
Well, I love right-wingers, especially Trumpians.
Oh, okay. So, this they've sort of mishandled this whole. I mean, it's not a Muslim ban, but maybe they just didn't brand it right or market it correctly.
I think, as you'll see in my column going up later tonight, it's a good thing they got a little taste of what's coming, which is that there is going to be massive resistance to every single thing Trump does on immigration. This non-Muslim, non-ban is so minor. It is something Obama could have done. These were the 7 countries on his list of how the State Department designates terrorist countries, which is countries of particular concern. In fact, I think I remember when Madeleine Albright changed the designation to that phrase. Countries of particular concern. Just a temporary suspension in travel of foreigners who have no right to be in this country one way or another, while we get vetting procedures in order. But this is like the Democrats defending segregation in the 50s and 60s. They will do everything. There will all be little Orville Faubuses standing and blocking the courthouse door. There's absolutely no question but that the president has really basically complete control over immigration, as the Supreme Court has ruled over and over and over again. Now, this is before some lunatic California judge, like the California judge who suddenly discovered a right to gay marriage in our Constitution. It will then go to the Ninth Circuit, went yesterday, will be ruled on. I cannot imagine a circumstance in which any 3 judges from that circuit court would not uphold any crazy thing. You could declare, all of California part of Mexico, and the Ninth Circuit would uphold it. That it is the most overruled federal court. But I don't think it has anything to do with Trump's rollout. I just think it's good that they got a taste of what's coming. We have so many people, while you're busy, you people listening, going to work, you have things to do. No, there is a group of Americans who are working and have been working for 30 years to destroy America from the inside. They tried everything they had, working for Stalin, joining the Weathermen in the 60s. And then with Teddy Kennedy's Immigration Act, they figured out, no, here's a much better way to destroy America. Let's just make it not America anymore. And so since 1965, technically kicked in around 1970, America has been importing more than 1 million people a year, 90% from incredibly backwards, poverty-stricken parts of the world. There are already parts of this country where you would not feel at all like you are in America. Larger and larger parts of this country, which explains a lot of Trump's win. And all of these public interest groups, I list a small fraction of them in my book, Adios America. It goes on for half a page.
Yeah.
The Migrant Rights Group and La Raza and the ACLU, immigration rights, all they do is work overtime to keep this mass importation of the third world coming here until there is a land mass in North America that's known as the United States, but it will not be the United States. This is not the immigrants doing. They wanted to live in America. This is anti-American leftists, and Trump is going to get massive resistance for every teeny tiny thing he does, as with this very brief travel ban, which, I would go a lot further if you want to save America here. This seems like a temporary move before he has an attorney general or anyone else. But he's going to get this with every single thing he does on immigration.
Okay, but it's not that the liberals are not anti-American. They love America, but they think there's too many Americans here. They look around and they go, "It's nothing but Americans. This is not good." It's like when
exactly
you go to France, they're all speaking French. Everybody's French here. This is not good.
Exactly right. They will love America just as soon as it's not America anymore.
Like, you ever go to London and you say, "What is this? Everybody has got an English accent? What kind of place is this?"
Not anymore.
Oh, that's true. Okay.
Oh, not anymore. In fact, did you see? I just tweeted out, because this is consistent with the Coulter rule. It's always worth mentioning the important Coulter rules, because so much will become more understandable to you. People are always conservative on the issues they know best, and they've just been doing all of these polls in Western Europe. They are far more supportive of an actual Muslim ban and Americans are pretty supportive of the idea right now. But Islam has been moving in, taking over Western Europe, as you've probably read about. Well, not in the New York Times, but on Breitbart and Drudge and other websites. We actually wanted to be Belgium. We wanted to be Sweden. We wanted to be England. It's not anymore. It's all going to be like traveling to Yemen soon.
I think you're being too hard. Anybody should have a right to walk in this country anytime they want. They should have their own restroom, anything.
Yes, and apparently their own Social Security, Medicare benefits, free housing, food stamps. I mean, that's what I wrote about last week. It's not that we think all of these people are going to be terrorists. Some portion of them will, but even the best of roughly 80-90% of the immigrants we're bringing in are draining the treasury. There's both legal and illegal immigrants, and especially the alleged refugee cases who are fleeing nothing, consume far more government services than the native-born do.
Yeah.
We can't pay for our own elderly, our own veterans, our own poor people. No, this is meant for Americans, and there are billions of people in the world. We can't take all the poor people, so we're going to be keeping some of them out. How about we start now?
Well, and listen, I hope people start to learn one thing about Trump. When he gets into trouble, when he makes a mess, that's when he does his best work, and that's when he starts to take off again and rise up. So you saw it during the campaign where you thought he was finished, and he made a mess of everything. That's when he became to life again. So you'll see it this time. He's a fast learner. Things will improve in the White House.
Yes, and I'm glad that very early, what was this, is the end of his
second week.
He has learned that, because, as I've said before, the stuff he's doing on trade, nobody else would have done it. Nobody else would have called the CEOs of these companies and said, "You're staying here." He's already saved, tens of thousands of jobs here in America. But Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, no one's going to say, "Damn you, you fascists, you shouldn't have saved American jobs." What they'll do is they'll complain, you only saved 6,000 jobs with that call. Okay, fine, have at it. It's only with immigration that they will become hysterical, because this is interrupting their plan. They were so close to finally ending America, so close they could taste it.
Well, everybody get Ann Coulter's book. If you want a Trump book, this is the one. In Trump We Trust. And you just go to AnnCoulter.com. You can get it there. Of course, you can get it at Amazon or a bookstore. And your new column comes out tonight, right?
Yes, it does, for the early readers. Most people think of it as coming out on Thursday.
Oh, that's true. But if you want to get it early, go to AnnCoulter.com and follow Ann Coulter on Facebook and Twitter and all of that. Ann Coulter, thanks for being with us.
Good to talk to you, Mark. Bye-bye.
Take care.